a song and dance we didn't know we knew, but felt like we'd done 100 times before. Steve came first, spraying his cum all over the bed sheets before I pulled out and spilled mine all over his back. My flag went limp for the first time that night, my hunger satisfied, my desire filled. Steve collapsed to the bed and I followed. Tomorrow, Steve panted. Come here tomorrow. I grabbed his throat and his eyes went wide. Don't tell me what to do. I'll come if I come. But we both knew I would be back. He became my drug, something I couldn't live without. Was it love?
What is love? Baby, you don't hurt me. Baby, you don't hurt me. No more. We're almost done. Well, with this one at least.
Come on, just let me read these last 3 sentences and then I can just tear this one into pieces.
Okay.
So you see, that's exactly how it happened. Not a rumor, not an exemplified story, nothing but the truth. I spent 5 days a week pummeling his ass with my flag now, and he has no fucking choice but to lay down and fucking take it. Life is good for this fucker.
Oh, God. Honestly, I prefer this story over the last one.
This story is bad, and you should feel bad.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm trying to think, what is the next one we have on our list? We have 6 in total. So,
okay,
this one's called Super Grover to the Rescue. Anyone volunteer to read it?
I guess I'll read it.
Okay.
Is this Sesame Street?
Yes, it's, I think it's Grover and Elmo.
It's like Barney. Of course it's Sesame Street.
Okay. Who could prefer Sesame Street?
I love Muppets.
Get this out of the way. Jace and Jasper got him.
I mean, I'm a huge Sesame Street fan, even as an adult. I have a Sesame Street shirt. I have, like, some of the dolls. Like, I have an Elmo. I got, like, 3 Kermits. I got an Ernie. I got a Birch. I mean, this is, like, probably one of the craziest things I've ever read besides that, Doug and James fanfiction that... Oh, God.
Oh, this is short. This is, like, really, really short.
Okay.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I have to do something. You guys keep reading.
After these messages. We'll be right back. Our count is probably up to 10 right now.
I can't believe I read the whole thing.
Yeah.
I fucking cried when Steve left this, Blue's Clues, dude. That shit scarred me. Wow.
Yeah, I was like, Steve left? I'm not watching this show anymore.
That's what I did. I didn't even know it was still on the air.
Oh, no, I didn't know it was canceled. Sesame Street's gonna go on forever, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is only 701 words.
So who's reading next?
Nick's gonna read.
Alright, you want me to do it now?
Yeah.
Alright, Super Grover to the rescue. Dr. Abraxas. Grover seeks revenge against Elmo after the Little Red Muppet takes over Sesame Street. Hentai Contest 2010, Angry Sex, first place. Rated M. English horror. Super Grover.
One person favored it, and I think it's the same person, too.
Once upon a time, Grover was the king of the street. All of the little boys and girls wanted to be friends with Grover, and they smiled and they laughed as they watched Grover's adventures. Everyone was happy in those happy, good days.
I'm gonna be totally honest, I hated Grover as a kid. My favorite was Big Bird, but now it's like Ernie Burt, and Grover's not my favorite. He's the most annoying character on the show.
I didn't even watch Sesame Street, so I have no feelings towards this at all.
But you know who the characters are, right?
Well, yeah, I know there's this, like, fat bird and the asshole who lives in the garbage can, and, like, some Elmo. I remember Elmo. I had an Elmo blanket.
Okay.
Alright, so, until a cloud settled on the street. A cloud in the shape of Elmo. A pair of fuzzy blue hands clutched the helmet. Dust fell off its mantle. How many decades it sat unused, he could not say. He found it only by accident after he sold everything at eBay. What the fuck, dude? There's no eBay, it says.
Sure there is.
Bought it
On eBay. Tell me why. I don't know the rest of the versions.
There it was, sitting atop the cape, fresh like the day it was retired. Everybody, every boy and girl on TV wanted to be his friend. His friend. Grover cried a tear out of a jumpy, crazy eye. The days of Super Grover flying, Super Grover rescuing the frog, Super Grover this, Super Grover that were gone. Yet he donned the outfit, despite everything that the world became after Elmo. It was time for one last adventure. He was always a very patient monster. He believed the reign of Elmo was simply a fad, like those days they sniffed pigeons and crack. After a while...
There's crack on Sesame Street?
I guess.
Wait, hold on, Bernie. Have you seen that episode of Phalis and Lupa Go to Sesame Street?
No.
Oh,
Actually,
well, there's a Sesame Street. There's an actual Sesame Street in Canada, which is a huge disappointment. The episode is hilarious. I recommend it. It's
All right.
Chibi Fangirl approved. All right, continue reading.
After a while, children were bound to get tired of that dumb, high-pitched voice. Stupid fucking red shit muppet. He flung a bottle of number 7 against the wall, where it shattered into a million little pieces. Number 7 is Jack Daniels.
Okay, I didn't know that. Thanks.
Did not go away. There's alcohol abuse.
Literally alcohol abuse. That is literally alcohol.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay. Well, you just missed Grover's angry rage at Elmo because Grover was the king and now it's Elmo. Grover just abused some alcohol by throwing it against the wall.
Spoiler: Grover rapes Elmo.
We're not there yet.
I'm just foreshadowing. But Elmo did not go away, and the street suffered more and more because of it. The upstart stole fans and dumbed them, and soon everything reflected what Elmo offered. The world became stupid. Oscar forced into therapy. Cookie became diabetic. The Count was stripped of its thunder and lightning because it scared Elmo. Grover walked into the bathroom. There was the fucking red monster tied to the corners of the bed and gagged.
This is exactly like the other one, but not as detailed.
Yeah, kind of.
La 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 la. Elmo's raped.
That's disgusting.
Elmo's strip club.
Elmo will rule the world.
Hey, you! Suck my dick!
Alright.
We're having too much fun reading these. And then again, someone's gonna end up writing fan fiction of all 5 of us.
I don't want to see that.
I mean, who would write something like that? I mean, Cody, come on.
Because I was afraid of any sort of yaoi shipping.
Wait, what did you say?
That's why I've always been afraid to promote TheOldWrestling.com Weekly Review on like fanfiction.net and DeviantArt because I was just afraid of all the shit that would come with it.
Oh no,
I didn't need to see stuff like two male characters going at it.
Yeah.
Naruto, Sasuke, main one.
Oh god, no, there's one of 2 real people for the non-channel awesome fans. There is a lot of Nostalgia Critic and Angry Video Game fan fiction. And it's really gross. It's really gross.
Next time on the Chibi Fangirl Show.
I'm not. No, that's like with some of the fan fiction I will not review here because it is so disgusting. I puked my eyes out for a whole week.
I think you'll enjoy that, to be honest.
What?
Alright, let me just continue. It's almost over. Once upon a time, Grover was the king of the street. He whispered into the Muppet. Elmo looked about the chamber, still dazed and confused. The apartment was empty, undecorated, unadorned, except the murals of red scribbled along the walls. Obviously, this kid doesn't know how to use fucking comics. A mural dedicated to death, foreshadowing what was to become. All around came the ruckus of the party upstairs, along with the sounds of Ernie's and Bert's bed creaking in rhythm. Oh god.
Wait, alright, who here believes that Ernie and Bert are gay?
What is up with this whole stupid thing about Bert and Ernie being gay?
They're not gay, they are brothers.
They're always rumoring this. It's sort of like they're roommates.
Then why do they share the
Now
same
that it has
bed?
been said, it must be canon.
Oh man, we can't read the Thomas the Tank Engine one. It's like 4 chapters long. Well, I guess we could read it if we cut out the other ones because I put this one in the title. So we have to read the Thomas the Tank Engine one after this one.
Alright, then let me just get this one over. Grover crawled atop Elmo. The blue monster pressed its knees against the red monster. He groped the captive's ass and found its seam. He tore the stitches wide until stuffing popped out of the wound.
Ew.
Unable to scream, the captive's body writhed against the restraint, and the resistance made Grover grow longer and harder. Oh my god. I don't even know what the fuck is going on.
Oh my god, that reminds me of a funny story that
Can talk
one of my
about
friends has. It's like, okay, so one of my friends, her name is Brooke. She had a backpack, and it's sort of like a Finn from the Adventure Time series. It's sort of like that character, but it's a backpack and everything. But they had a big, like this little hole into Finn's butt, and then he's like, "Oh my gosh, somebody raped Finn!" And then one of my friends, CJ, says, "Oh, that looks really small." It's like, yeah, you should know.
Okay, we're almost done here, guys.
We were laughing so hard. I'm like, well played.
Well, we're almost done, guys.
Go.
Laughing, eyes jumping around and around, he pressed his cock into the asshole he clawed out of Elmo. Do you want a little fuck or a big fuck? Elmo uttered something like a scream, and Grover almost exploded right then and there. Broil a biggie, Charlie.
What?
I don't even know what the fuck that is, but okay. Grover shoved his cock into Elmo, feeling with glee. His tool tear into the stuffing. He felt too the monster's inner fear. It only spurred the frenzy of pounding. Blue fur against red fur, little sparks of static flying about. He thrust faster, deeper, until the bed collapsed. Bert shouted he was coming as Ernie screamed about a banana stuffed and smashed. All the while, Grover bit into the back of Elmo's neck until the head fell off.
Oh man, he killed Elmo.
The blue cock poked out of the red neck and fired off a stream of stuffing. He took Elmo's head by the fur. The gag slipped, the mouth twitched, the eyes shook. The angry sex was brought to you by the letters F and U and the number 69. Then Grover impaled the head by the maw on the body's own stuffed cock. A bottle of number 7 was poured onto the Muppet and lit. Grover walked down the alley. There was no going back. The street. It was finished. With a pocket of money, he shuffled out of the city. A Muppet on the run like a fugitive. A happy Muppet. A free Muppet. Sunny days sweeping the clouds away. End.
That's the worst death ever.
Yeah, but Elmo's gonna come back. Elmo is gonna come back. Got his head sewn on, and Elmo's got a gun. You guys remember that?
I've heard of it. I've never seen the actual video.
Go look it up on Newground. It's so stupidly funny.
Alright, so I'll read the next one. It's 4 chapters long, though I think we should all take turns reading a chapter, because there's 5 of us, and Chase hasn't read yet. So I'll read, and Chase reads.
The first chapter.
Huh?
We start off the first chapter.
I want to start with the first one. Yeah, you get the second. Cody, you'll get the third, and Bernie, you'll get the fourth. So.
How long is this already?
This one's 4 chapters long, but the first chapter is pretty short.